the government should actually put its citizens' interests in first place, right? Before anything else. I mean, because if we elected them, we put them there, so technically they are serving us, technically. But then that's not the case for Nigeria. So I can't categorically say that the Nigerian government actually cares for its people as much as they should. Given the our anchor story for today, I mean,
the fire outbreak on
it doesn't align, because why should the truck tankers be going one after another to get water? These things are the reason why that agency was created, was to battle things like fire incidents and all that. So ideally, there should be water trucks there should be water in the water trucks, not just having water trucks.
Right.
There should be water in the water trucks for situations like this, because I feel like if they had arrived there on time, they could have probably salvaged the situation a lot more than they did eventually. But yeah, so I don't think that the Nigerian government actually really cares for its citizens as much as they should.
I feel like the Nigerian government is supposed to care for its citizen. Let me start that way. But when the individuals who have been given authority to be in that position to manage certain resources decide to use those resources to their own advantage rather than to the service of the people, then at that point, no, they are not thinking of the people and they don't truly care for the people. But when just before the elections, before they're elected into position, they give us the impression that they care for the people and they're here for the service of the people. So it has become a thing of doubt, as you can clearly see, where we can't say categorically if they really truly care for us or not. Now, if you ask me if they truly care, you can't group the government. See, we do that a lot, but we can't group the government at one. We can talk about the agencies and break it down and then, direct it to the people who are in charge. At this point in time and where we are now, I think we've overemphasized this, and I think even the Nigerian people have cried in different ways, even on social media, about the situation of things and why, and a call to action for things to actually change. Like, you can't be a fire service company or agency and you do not have water. There should be a system already put in place for something like that, even within the agency, because where are the trucks parked? The fire trucks are supposed to be parked at the fire station. Right. Now, the fire station should have a borehole there. You can't leave the fire station and then go to maybe a water facility to go and get water. It is something, it should be made for service. It's just like having a police station where you can't park the cars. Then you go and maybe the cars are parked somewhere else. So you park there and then you use an Okada to the station. It just doesn't make sense. There should be availability for resources in order for these agencies to be able to carry out their duties. There should be a borehole at the barest minimum at where the trucks are parked. So right when you're leaving the truck station and you're signing out straight to where the water is needed or the service is needed. So how is it that, first of all, I'm sure that if we look at the video clearly, they are not all fire trucks. At a point in time, I'm sure they had to rent some trucks, some water tankers in order to, and all this goes to show how badly we're doing in terms of where we're supposed to be and what we're still playing at now. Like I keep saying it, we're in 2024. These things, if we're still shouting every day about food, clothing, shelter, and the basic amenities, what time do we have to actually look at the main root cause of the problems that we know that we have? Like water. If we're talking about water now, it tells you that there is problem.
For the fact that Lagos is a land surrounded by water, I believe it should make things easier. I mean, I'm not sure. I know we're surrounded by salt water. At least, well, there is Lake Victoria. But mostly the ocean is like a lot of salt water. But I think there should be a way around it or so.
Whether or not we're even surrounded by a lot of water, ideally for an agency that was created for that purpose, to actually kill fire with water. Why don't they have water? It's just like going to a police station, there's a robbery case, and then the police now comes to tell you, oh, we don't have bullets in our guns. How does that sound?